Oh, it's good to be back. Hello, everybody. Oh, God. Can you believe it? I have just woken up. We've probably got about a 3-hour stream today. Because I actually completely forgot that it's Monday today and it's also band rehearsal day today. So, again, sorry for leaving early yesterday. Some things cropped up and I had to sort them out. But, yeah. If you caught Mr. Jam Casual's stream yesterday, thank you for joining us. My microphone was peaking like crazy over on his stream, but we're gonna sort that out for the next time. But yeah, Jam's doing some really great work over there. Make sure you go check him out at some point soon. Jam_casual is his Twitch name. The Casuals Club, mate. Fantastic. I had some really good fun last night playing some Apex and having a laugh with NS and the rest of the lads. It was good fun. Right. Well, today, obviously. So last night, after we did the stream, I sat down to play like one run of Slay the Spire. And again, if you haven't seen Slay the Spire yet, go watch the first episode that I made the other day because it's fantastic. But I sat down to have one run, and then I unlocked this deck that I've not played before. And one thing led to another. And let's just say I started playing Slay the Spire at 1 a.m. and played it for 6 hours. So that's why I'm awake a little bit late today. I played far too much of that game last night, and I was addicted to it. It was fantastic. It was such a good game, and because of how much I've gone into it, definitely gonna be playing some more of that on the stream at some point because it is very, very good. It's such a cool casual game as well, like because you can undock your Switch and you can just use it without any Joy-Cons or anything like that. It's literally a game that you can just pick up and use the touchscreen. It's just amazing. Right, well, while we wait for people to join the chat and while we wait for people to join the game, let's try and do some more of these event stuff that we could possibly. Isles. Isles about that base. For God's sake. How's it going, XR pal? How you doing, man? You okay? How is your day going? So I'm a little tired, just because I've only woken up just now after ridiculous amounts of Slay the Spire, which admittedly I know I shouldn't have done, but I was enjoying myself too much. Hot as fuck, you're dying. Yeah, it's horrible at the minute. It really is horrible. Like, it's not too bad this morning where we are. I'm not feeling too bad this morning. I'm feeling quite relaxed and quite refreshed, but it's probably going to pick up a little bit at some point soon. Actually, no, saying that, I'm pretty sure someone said to us yesterday that it was going to be like a massive thunderstorm day today because we've had so much sun these past three or 4 days. These past 3 or 4 days have been so warm. But, right, what am I doing? I'm just sat here just like... You had 1 hour sleep. Fuck, man. Yeah, I tried my absolute hardest to at least get about 6 hours today because, like, for the past 2 days, I've only had, like, 2 hours sleep each. Like, for each of the days. So, in total, I had 4 hours in the past 2 days. And that's really, really bad. Like, I need to stop doing that. But yeah, how did you only end up getting 1 hour sleep? That's That's not a lot. I forgot what we were fighting for a second. It's the Brachiodeus. Should be relatively straightforward. It's a low rank. And it's just essentially just an easy filler. The only thing that it will have more of is health than anything else, so. Ah, see. Well, XR pal, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that you only had 1 hour sleep. Oh god, he's a big boy. After this quest, I'm just gonna double check my my mic volume just to make sure that I'm not peaking or anything. I'm pretty sure I would be fine, but I'm just gonna double check. I'm using the same setup as I usually use, so. He said you were 27, right? 27 isn't that old. I mean, I'm 26. You can't say old man if you're 26 years old, 27 years old, and I'm only like 1 year behind you. That you just essentially, not only are you like sort of calling yourself an old man, you're calling me an old man there. Mike is fine so far. Cheers, pal. Cheers, Ben, man. Nice of you to join us, mate. You can really smell the 30. Yeah, I know, I can, mate, too. I'm just like, oh my god. It doesn't feel real until you get to like 25, 26. It just doesn't feel real that you're actually genuinely like older. And it's just crazy. You just don't really like realize how quickly life just flies by. Yeah, no, it's horrible. How are you today anyway, Ben? Are you okay? Trying to get as much Monster Hunter in as I can here before for my band rehearsal in about 3.5 hours, 4 hours, somewhere around there. You still feel like 18, 21. I used to. I really don't anymore. Like, oh, for goodness sake. So it turns out that I set alarms like for this time yesterday to double check and make sure that I wouldn't miss anything on the stream or anything like that. So that was just my alarm going off telling me to wake the fuck up, essentially. You thought it was your phone. That probably would confuse people, yeah, I can see what you mean. I was talking about this kind of stuff on the stream yesterday. I was like, I was kind of a bit just like, you know when you random, like, one of your phone, like, so I've got 2 phones in my room, right? One of them is for, like, my alarms, because it's just because it's louder, essentially. And then the other one is just my day-to-day mobile phone, right? Yesterday, my mobile, the one that I rarely use, made a noise that I've never heard it make before. And I don't know about you, but that is one of the most weirdest things to happen, because like I can't explain it. It's just like, it's such a, you expect certain noises from your phones, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this random noise comes from a phone that you've had for like, I've had that phone now for probably about, we're talking probably about 7 or 8 years, the old one, and it just came out of nowhere, like. 40 warm, got work in like an hour, and you just don't feel like going. Yeah, man, that sucks, dude. Yeah, it's still really warm. I was just talking to XR about how warm it is, and it's just I'm kind of like hoping and putting my fucking fingers crossed for like a thunderstorm today or something, because it's horrible. It's horrible weather, and in the next 4 hours, 3 hours, I've got to go to a band rehearsal and like jump up and down and fucking lose my shit and lug equipment everywhere, and oh god. It's not going to be, I mean, it's going to be a great practice. I love practice, but it's going to be warm. But man, I feel you, Ben. That's horrible. Well, that's that quest out of the way with. I don't know what it unlocks. Right, let me just quickly check. I'm pretty sure it's going to be absolutely fine, but I'm just going to double check here. Right, okay, so yeah, everything is fine on the stream. Yeah. And you nearly heard the stream back twice, because I'm an idiot. I'm just turning on Discord, ready for if anybody wants to join. There we go. Yeah, I can see what you mean, actually, Ben. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. That's probably what would actually happen. Yeah. Yes, XR, I saw that God Eater 3 is on the Nintendo Switch yesterday, actually. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. I mean, I've already got God Eater 3 on the PS4. I didn't play it much. I mean, I kind of wish I had done, because it's a really good game. I played it more than the other God Eaters, and it was definitely a very good game. And I reckon if I really put some more time and effort into it, I think I'd really enjoy it, because it is very Monster Hunter-esque, you know? It's pretty sweet. Right, let's have a look what else we can do, just while we wait for people to come in and join us today. I mean, 2 Velocidromes sounds like a perfect quest for me to just like chill out and relax, you know. All of these things are just quests that I never realized were even in the game, and then just sort of left them. You're gonna probably buy it tomorrow. Awesome, pal. Yeah, let us know how the port is, because I know that some Nintendo games can be really bad on like frame rates and stuff like that. I can imagine God Eater not being one of them, because obviously it's a relatively it's not the graphics aren't particularly, like, you know, great like this game, for instance, so it should hopefully just be fine. But oh, you mean the demo? Oh, okay, right. I actually didn't know there was a demo for it. I might have to download that and just see how it plays. Right. Time to slay some Velocidrones. Should be nice and straightforward. Yeah, Ben, I had no idea how much my mic was peaking last night on the stream. And, like, I was just... I was watching back the stream last night, and I was like, oh my god, that's just horrible. Like, how did you guys put up with that? Like, it was really bad. I could have changed it in, like, a few seconds if someone told me about it as well. after he went off last night. Wow, that was so quick. Yeah, so essentially, Ben, when just as we went off, just before we went off the stream, we were talking about me, Jam, and Grant were talking about possibly setting up a 24-hour charity stream again, like we did. We did one about 5 years ago, and it was such a good stream. Like it was great fun. I think Jack was the one that fully set it up. And he did like we had like milestone goals and stuff like that. For like how much money we would earn and stuff like that. And if we got the milestone, Jack would do like something really silly, like eat a chili or something like that on live stream, and it was just really good fun. Like I think one of the challenges was for him to wear like a Manchester United top or something, or a Liverpool top or something. I can't remember. For like the rest of the stream or something. Like it was such a good idea, and you know we had loads of us down, and we're talking loads of us. Like it wasn't just like, you know, we had kind of like shifts where people would come down and do different parts of the stream and stuff to try and make it more interesting and stuff. And it was such a cool idea, and I think definitely Jam and Grant are all both thinking about possibly doing another one. It was only peaking for you at the end. Oh, okay. It might just be me then. I'm not 100% sure, but never mind. I mean, again, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Where's this Velocidrone? I'm pretty sure they spawn in 5 when they die. Or is that other Velocidrone actually still? Yeah, why is that Velocidrone still there? He's taking ages to disappear. Oh, I know probably why. It's because there's another Velocidrone. So this is the double quest. And instead of it being one of those ones that makes one disappear and then spawn another one, there's probably another Velocidrone in the actual area. Yep, area 3. There you go. That's why I couldn't find it, because that's why that monster wasn't disappearing. Really, dude? These Velocidrones are actually relatively big. Oh, I'm really missing here. Come on, Velocidrone, let's do this. I'm just sat here trying to like break his horn at this point. Horn is, well, headpiece, should I say. The amount of damage this I love doing like really early quests with like stupidly overpowered weapons. It's just the most fun thing. That was an easy quest. Nice and relaxed. See, this is another reason why I like Monster Hunter sometimes. Like, you don't even have to, like... Sometimes you don't have to take the game seriously. You can just relax, take it easy, do some, like, really silly early quests and some easy quests. Like, I used to do quests where I'd like, have, like, the best armor and the best weapons. And I'd just go and take out, like, the easiest monster. But I'd try and see... I'd see how if I could one-shot it, essentially. See if I could one-shot the enemies. That was quite fun. I actually used to do that kind of stuff for actual money in the first game. That was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, Ben, absolutely, mate. We'll, at the end of the day, mate, we'll get you on the stream and stuff. That'd be awesome. Like I said, I'm pretty sure usually Jack like sets up, you know, like the cameras and stuff like that as well. So more than likely, if whenever I do a shift on the stream, you can come down with us or something if you'd like. Obviously, Grant will probably be more than likely taking part as well, as will Jam. We'll just do some like really silly stuff on the stream. I don't know. Maybe have like a freeway Apex LAN party or something. I don't know. Just maybe. I'm just thinking. Maybe, you know, sort of something that we're relatively familiar with, or maybe we should try something that we've never played before. I don't know. Maybe they're all just ideas at the moment. You're gonna join XR. Awesome, pal. Do some quests. Let's do some hunts. I believe that's all of the events really that... I mean, you got Fresh is Best. 20 Bullfangos. That wouldn't take as long, but... just trying to get these out of the way with, you know, because they're just... Oh, I tell you what, XR, you can join us and we'll fight an Azeroth. Now, don't get too scared. This is going to be a hard quest, though, yeah? Oh, you mean you're joining with a 12-hour stream, you mean? Is it, so the 24-hour stream, is that what you meant? Or you mean as in you joining as a Monster Hunter? Oh, yeah, awesome, dude. That's sweet. That's really, really nice. Honestly, man, I appreciate that. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, we'll definitely do... we'll try and get as many people as like down as possible. Obviously, it's for charity, you know. It's a bit of fun. I don't, obviously, more than likely, I won't be the one that's running it. I'll obviously help out where I can, obviously, and you know, really try and figure out what to do, what we're doing and stuff. But yeah, I reckon. That might actually be the first time you guys will actually see us properly on a cam actually as well, which should be quite interesting. But yeah, no, we'll try and get as many people down as possible. We'll try and get as many people to join in. Even if it is just watching on the chat and stuff like that, you know, and having fun with us on the chat or whatever it might be. Hopefully we might try and get Discord set up as well so that we can do the Discord stuff. They're all just ideas currently. Ideas that fully haven't been, you know, that haven't been fleshed out properly and sorted out. But when we do get some details about it and we've worked it all out, then we'll let you know about the 24-hour charity event, definitely. I'll definitely promote that kind of stuff because it'll be really good fun. Plus, it's for charity, you know, it's... Yeah, more than likely, if we're doing any LAN stuff with the PS4, Ben, we'll definitely need a few more PS4s. I think Jam's got one, I've got one, Grant's got one. So, I mean, at the end of the day, all of us have got a PS4. I've got a Switch, Jack's got a Switch, Jam, I believe, has got a Switch, Grant's got a Switch. So we could do stuff with the Switches as well. So if we ever needed to do anything like that, then we could easily. Yeah, man, we'll... Cheers, Ben, pal. Cheers. I'll discuss it more with Jam anyway, and I'm sure Jam will discuss it more with Jack, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can come up with something because, you know, I mean, we're getting a really nice community here, and I reckon something like that would be a really, really nice way to not only, you know, sort of. Not necessarily grow our community, but just you know, say thank you essentially for the people that generally do come down and actually spend time, you know, watching these streams and stuff, and we really do appreciate it because it's like, do you know what I mean? It's this is quite, for me at least, this is a passion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this, and like I wake up every morning now and I just want to stream, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but you know, speaking to everybody that's you know, that comes down onto the chats and onto the channel and stuff. It's great, and it's such a really nice feeling to have like people who generally just want to come down and say hello, and you know, it's good. You got the Switch as well, Ben. Awesome. You have a lobby, as in like what? You want me to join your lobby? Is that what you mean, Holganator? Or have you got a full party now? Is that I don't exactly know exactly what you mean there. PS1 and N64, if you got converting cables. I'm pretty sure that we would have converting cables somewhere. And I'm pretty sure that something like that would be really cool to do on the stream. You know, some very retro stuff. I'm sure you've got a full party, pal. Okay, no worries, man. I'm pretty sure Jack would definitely be up for that. I know I would definitely be up for that. Oh, me join to your part, your lobby. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll do that now. Friends list. Organizer, join. If I'll leave the friend code up. And you have Sega. Well, I mean, Sega really didn't ever really do that much amazing stuff, did they? Though I mean, I was talking to Ben and stuff about this earlier yesterday. Like, sorry, I was talking to Jack and Jam in our little chat the other day. It was like, you know? I mean, Sega really didn't make anything incredible. I mean, Sonic, in my personal opinion, was a bit of a it was, I don't know. Are we doing this in the Arctic Ridge? Ancestral Plains. Okay, so this is like, okay, this is not too bad. Do I need anything here? I don't think so. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. Oh. But yes, tons of stuff to think about, and tons of fun to definitely be had, that's for sure. If we, yeah, outside of Sonic and Bomberman. I mean, I was never a huge Sonic fan. Like, it was okay. It's not a bad game series, like game franchise, but I don't know. I think the only Sonic game that I really enjoyed was Sonic Adventure Battle 2. That was probably about the only one that I enjoyed. And yeah, Bomberman as well, I suppose. I never really played it much, but I know a lot of people's childhood was Bomberman. And Sonic, to be fair. Didn't really appeal to me. I was saying to Jack the other day, I was like, what, like, how is Sega even still going? To me, I just can't quite put my finger on how they are generally still a business and they are running, because they just don't make good games anymore. I say anymore. That's my personal take on it, of course, obviously, anyway. But everyone's very different. I'm sure some people would kill me for saying stuff like that. But yes, yeah. Well, if you got a Sega Mega Drive as well, then definitely bring that down as well, and we'll play some like really old retro stuff. Software and publication. Yeah, I suppose you're probably right. Yeah. We are fighting a Rajang here, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, he's there. It's only been like a few days since we fought this last time, and I actually already kind of missed this fight already. I quite like this fight. I think it's actually a really good, quite an interesting monster. He is really difficult. The fact that he can just nearly one-shot people when he's in Super Saiyan mode is just insane. Oh, nice. Now, this particular quest, I believe, it's to break the horns. Is the sub-quest, right? God, this monster is crazy. He is just a mental monster, to be honest. Like, I don't want to fight. Apparently there's a hyper version of this monster, but there's an even harder version of this monster, even past the hypers. I am really not looking forward to that asshole. I mean, this one alone is just like carts people left, right, and center. So, I mean, to fight a monster that's even more powerful than this is going to be a hell of a challenge. It's going to be great fun, like, it will be really good fun, but he's going to be an ass, I can just tell. Okay. You do him solo without armor. Well, shit. I mean, to be fairly honest though, XR, it's been I'm still trying to get used to his moveset. Like he has moments. I have moments where I can do this fight relatively okay, but I get hit way too much. Oh my god. Like for instance right now, you know. I think if I blocked that, I think it would have just died anyway, wouldn't I? Wow. Yeah, maybe this style really isn't... I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the best style is for this monster. I'm getting my ass handed to me today. I think it might be time to put down the trap or something, because... wow, I can't even get up right now. This was possibly a bad choice. That was a bad choice. Moments in my life where I believe that bad choices were made, that was definitely one of them. That was a bad choice. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, that was over relatively quickly. He's, I still need to get used to that monster. I might try... yeah, I was going to say I might try Vala, yeah. and see how it pans out. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that in this quest. Let's see. What am I even doing today? Seriously. I suppose we'll stick with Moonbreaker. It doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. Oh, that's why I couldn't. Do 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 do. Same location? Oh, this one's the Arctic Ridge, so this is Hot Drinks Ahoy. Fantastic. That's fine, Holganator, yeah, no worries, pal. Obviously, currently streaming myself, so I can't currently look at anybody else's chats and stuff at the minute. Signs of Zhang detected in the Arctic Ridge. Okay. He is a legend. I have heard of him. I'm pretty sure, like, I've not seen a better player before in my entire life. Holy shit, this is the big... I just realised that was really bad from me. Love you too, dude. Oh god. I completely tossed that all up because I forgot that I was playing Vela style. You just get those habits where you're like... where you just sort of can't help but do the same thing. That was close. I just can't get used to aerial. Like, honest to God, it's so weird. It takes me ages to get used to, like, other styles when I've played aerial style. Because it's that forward, that's that first forward jump that really always messes me up. Oh, for God's sake. So this will be interesting. Alright, well at least that was a better trap than last time. I have gotten comfortable with Valistar before. I do like it. It's a lot slower than other styles. But I'm really trying not to just get used to one too much because I was playing with Demo a few days ago, and he pointed something out to me. Like, so with like the X Deviant monsters, like the really powerful monsters that you face towards the end of the game, they nearly one-shot you even through Valor Sheath. They do serious damage. So I think I want to get used to Adept style at some point, because I reckon that style's probably going to be the one that we're going to use a lot for those really hard fights. Valor style's good for like G rank stuff, definitely. But then when you hit those deviants, you know, the end game deviants, like it's actually a lot harder. Especially Bloodbath. Because I mean, we were just fighting like a standard Bloodbath, like I think G1, and even a G1 was just like nearly one shot on us through Valor Sheaths, which is just insanity. So that's the only problem with Valor Sheath. You can't, like, the Valor Sheath doesn't work behind you, so you can still get really badly hit out of it. Yeah, Valor Style's very good for a lot of monsters. Not the really hard monsters though. That's just what I've noticed anyway. Damn it. Wow, I got lucky there. Holy hell, I got lucky. Let's go to the next area. Oh, this is a much better run than the last one. I'm actually starting to get back into Valor Style again. So, what kind of Valor Style do you play? Like what weapons do you usually play then, XR? Like, what do you enjoy the most in terms of Valor Styles? Because the only Valor Styles currently that I have, I've tried. No worries, Ben, pal. Thanks for popping down, man. I appreciate it. I'll speak to you at some point soon, pal. Hope your shift doesn't go too brutally. Oh, damn. Ah, okay, so he actually Well, one of us 8 for insurance. I don't know who, but... Long sword, great sword. Dual swords, gun lance, and hammer. Yeah, the only ones I've used Valor style are great sword, long sword, light bowgun, which I am still nowhere even near getting down properly. I need to possibly start getting into the gun lances again, because I used to play them a little bit in the old Monster Hunter games, but I've really like properly neglected them a lot. He's limping. You know, a fan of the gun weapons, but bow is fine. I'm still trying to like the guns at the minute. I'm still so on my other character, I'm really trying to focus on learning how to use them properly. I think it's just a really big learning curve for what it is, for what it's worth. I'm not sure. Well done, guys. GG. One feint, that was not too bad. Like, lame as in, because it's like, because you're essentially cheesing the monster, is that what you mean? Or is in just lame because it's just long range and you just don't like long range? Oh. Kind of looking forward to band rehearsal today. I think it's gonna be a good night. We haven't done rehearsal for 2 weeks because we had a gig, and the other week I believe one of us wasn't able to turn up. So we've not done a rehearsal for 2 weeks, and I'm very much looking forward to actually getting back into it and getting it sorted, you know. Have you only got God Eater on the will you only have it on the Switch? Don't get me wrong, I'm really tempted to buy it. I really am. And I'm even more tempted now that you've just said that you're going to get it yourself. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would really want to. I really want to get it. It's just I've already kind of got it. Do you know what I mean? I've already kind of got it on the PS4, and it's like it's a lot of money to spend on a game that's I've already technically got. I don't know. I'll have to have a think about that. I'll have to have a think about it, because at the minute I'm really trying to save money at the minute. And I've already bought Mario Maker 2 this month, along with Slay the Spire. And what was the one I bought? Terraria. Which I have still yet to do any streams on and stuff. At the moment, I'm just buying too many games. I've got too many games to play through and not enough time to kind of do them, I'm afraid, which is just, it unfortunately just happens. You know, when you're a streamer, you want to play as many games as you possibly can. It's fine. I play alone. I don't need you. Well, I suppose you don't need me, Rick. You know, I mean, you're a legend after all. How many coins have I got currently? 45. Jeez. The coins are really, like, just stupidly difficult to get. Like, they just take too long to get them. There should be like specific quests to get more coins to farm for them, look like better, because at the moment it just seems impossible. Like, if you're trying to like get transmog armor and stuff, like the only way to do it is to farm for days on end. The coins in here from this girl. The trade horns coins. I mean, please enlighten me if there is actually generally a quest for that, but I'm pretty aware that I'm pretty sure there isn't one. Are you off, Holganator? No worries, pal. In which case, I'll probably head off and do some more single player stuff. No worries, Holganator. Cheers for the hunts as well, pal. It's been good fun. I have something with 500. You have something with 500. What, like an armor set that you have to make, or as in? I'm confused as to what you mean there. Yeah, you got like 500 coins, but to be honest, even 500 coins still isn't that much. Because I think the transmogs are like, I think to transmog an armor set, you need somewhere, right, so you need 20, I believe, for each piece or something like that. So you need to get like 20 of each material. And there's 5, so that's 100 coins just to transmog one armor set. And then Dust of Life, for instance, are like worth like 50 each, and they're just insanely difficult to get. Just a few things that I've noticed. I'm pretty sure there probably will be a quest out there. You don't even need them. I wish you could trade them. I'm pretty sure you can't actually trade them. Moga garlic. Well, that's good. We got some more canteen stuff unlocked. Let's see. Is there anything else here that we can do? We can slay a high rank Chameleos, I suppose. This will actually be the first time we'll ever slay a Chameleos on not only on the stream but on this game. Actually, I've never actually fought the Chameleos in this game. I have in the old games, not in this one. I believe he uses a lot of poison fight moves, doesn't he? I think I'm just going to go full aerial style actually here. I don't know how that's going to turn out and pan out, but it's only a high rank, so fingers crossed it should be okay. Moonbreaker or Ground Slash? I'm going to stick with Moonbreaker. And we've also got Teosha's Return as well, which we could do. If there is anybody in chat that would actually like to do some multiplayer, please do let me know, as I will change over to a multiplayer server. Currently just chilling, taking it easy. Why did I choose Mega? Wow, that was the most... That's the second dumb thing I've done today. I do some very dumb stuff. But it's okay. It happens. You kind of just get on with it, you know. I've forgotten where this monster starts. I believe he starts in area 10. But I could be wrong. I remember this fight so well. It's such a cool monster. It could start in 9 actually. You would you feel dead. Oh, well, I found him. You should be invisible, sir. Oh no, he's stolen the herb already. What time is it for you? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's not the time that's making you tired. It's the fact that you only have 1 hour's sleep, obviously. But cats, why did you put down the trap? Traps aren't going to do anything. It's an Elder Dragon. You should know this by now. Don't feel tired, just feel dead. Yeah, get yourself some food down, you man. Food equals energy. I've forgotten a lot about this monster, to be honest. Like, I've forgotten, like, sort of his moveset. I know that I remember, obviously, the annoying move, which, of course, obviously is his, like, stealing move, but that's probably about as much as I really remember this monster. I believe he can do what, oh, what's his, Giganox can do, where he kind of does, like, a backwards poison move, I believe, where he just, like, sort of flies into the air. I keep forgetting that this monster can actually fly. It's such a weird monster. Okay, so you can actually put down... Stop stealing my shit, boy! And of course, obviously, he can go invisible. to stop doing this. He is a cool Elder Dragon though. Definitely one of the most annoying, but he is really awesome. What is he doing? Have a look at the high-ranked Chameleos. It's been such a long time since I've seen the monster that I've actually forgotten what the armor set looks like. I remember the armor sets being very powerful. Probably not high rank one, obviously, but sounds kind of crazy. A game that I'm definitely looking forward to. You stole my ancient powder, you piece of shit. A game that I'm really looking forward to, surprisingly. I mean, obviously I'm looking forward to Halo Infinite, but I'm actually really looking forward to playing Call of Duty when it comes out, the new one. I'm actually excited for a Call of Duty game for once. Oh my god, this guy. I need to bring... Is it Felvines or something like that? I believe... if I'm going to do a quest like this, probably something like that would be a good idea to bring with me next time. And that's it. Have you seen the most recent Call of Duty trailer? No, it sounds kind of crazy, but yeah. I mean, I'm not. The only Call of Duty games I used to like were Modern Warfare 2 and a little bit of Call of Duty 4. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen enough of it yet to really 100% say where I'm going to be playing it or not. From what I can see, it seems good. Obviously, Halo will be my primary source of... essentially, as soon as Halo Infinite comes out, guys, this is the only game that we're going to be ever playing on this stream. Just making sure you're aware of that. Making sure that as soon as that game comes out, you understand that that game is going to be my religious game from that point onwards. I am so excited for Halo Infinite. It's going to be just so good. Stop stealing on me, fucking shit. Stupid monster. Don't get any of it back as well. I wonder what the model of this monster actually looks like when it goes invisible. Like, I wonder what it actually generally looks like. Like, I wonder how the moves, like the moves that he does when he's invisible. I wonder whether he just like moves like silly, like in silly places and stuff. Ah, we've broken his horn, well, his front face. Don't think you'd call it a horn. I believe his tail can only be taken off past 75% rate. Oh, he's limping. So yeah, so we will at some point in the future be playing some like first-person shooter stuff. It's not everybody's cup of tea, I know, but I'm a huge fan of them personally myself. Apex Legends being one that will definitely. I mean, so essentially, what's going to happen is, as soon as Apex Legends sees, the next season of Apex Legends comes out, which is in a few days actually. I myself won't be streaming it. Jam Casual will definitely be streaming it over on his side. And I'll just essentially be joining his lobbies most nights, I'm pretty sure. We did pretty terribly last night. It was a bit of a kind of a comeback sort of to the game, because we haven't actually played it for a long time, so we kind of wanted to get in a bit of practice before season 4. Season 2, sorry. Fuck, season 4. Stop running away, you silly monster. Definitely want to play some more Slay the Spire on the stream though. This is the problem. This is my biggest problem, is the fact that, you know, you've got Slay the Spire that I want to do on the stream. I definitely want to do some more Enter the Gungeon and also Binding of Isaac. So you just got all of these amazing games that I want to play and not that much time to play them. Obviously Monster Hunter being my primary one. Obviously we'll be playing this more than anything else on the stream, obviously, as always. But so I'm kind of torn. I don't know what I want to do 100%, but got a lot to think about. My idea is to do Enter the Gungeon and Binding of Isaac once every stream, sort of every day. So we'll kind of rotate them. So from Monday to Friday, we'll do Enter the Gungeon on Monday. Then we'll do Binding of Isaac on Tuesday. And then Enter the Gungeon on Wednesday. So forth and so forth until the weekend. And then the weekend, we'll do runs of Enter the Gungeon. No, we'll do runs of Slay the Spire, sorry. And that way then we can kind of like mix it all up a little bit. So I kind of want to get a schedule going, like a proper one. Yeah, that's usually what I do, XR. So I usually play like Enter the Gungeon, Binding of Isaac, and Slay the Spire for like an hour's worth. So essentially just for like one run of each of them, because they're quite short games. And then from there we kind of just yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's what I'm essentially thinking, XR. Yeah, so like do 1 hour here, 1 hour there, kind of thing, and then switch to the main game, which of course obviously is Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's definitely something that I think is what I'll do. I mean, I've kind of been doing that anyway, without really realizing it. But I wanted to get as much Monster Hunter as I possibly could in today, because I missed yesterday. Well, I only streamed for an hour yesterday on Monster Hunter, so that's why we're missing out on Enter the Gungeon today. But that's fine. We'll play some Binding of Isaac tomorrow. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what else we can do. We can do the Teostra, I suppose. Or we could go lower than that and... yeah, that's not Lagiacrus. These are all just quests that I never got round to finishing. Probably because I was just too lazy to do them, to be honest. That was probably the reason. Misty Peaks Night. Let's get some food down me at some point soon. Before tonight's rehearsal. So what kind of games do you like then, XR? What kind of, other than Monster Hunter, obviously, which I already know all about, and obviously got it free, but do you play any other styles of games? Because me personally, I like tons of different games, like just so many different types of games. I like card games, strategy games, stealth games. I like first-person shooters. I like third-person shooters. Anything, really. Yeah, Diablo's awesome. I've got Diablo on the Switch, by the way, so if you want to play that at some point, that'd be quite nice. MMO, RPG, stuff like that. Wildlands was such a good game, dude. I absolutely loved Wildlands so much. I played the shit out of that game. I love anything stealth. Stealth games are my favorite, like stuff like Splinter Cell, stuff like that. I absolutely love games like that. I do play Wildlands, mate. Yeah. Got it on the PC. I've got it on the PS4. I used to have it on the Xbox until I sold my Xbox. It's not out on the Switch, is it? Obviously. But yeah, no, I'm a huge fan, mate. Huge fan of it. Have you seen the most recent game? I think it's at Breakout or Break. I can't remember, Breakpoint or something. I can't remember what it's called. It looks really good. Probably not. It's probably not going to be as good as Wildlands. Wow, he was over quick. I don't think the new one's going to be as good as Wildlands, just purely for the fact that I think they've taken a lot of the charm out. But it looks really good. Yeah, well, that's not technically Wildlands 2. It's a kind of a different kind of game, but yeah, dude, looks so good. That was easy. Just anything stealth for me is just, I just love it to pieces. Breakpoint, yeah, I thought it was something like that. Oh, is it Wildlands Breakpoint? Right, okay. So it's still technically Wildlands. They've just kind of, the new one just kind of doesn't have that sort of, I don't know. It's not, I can't explain it actually. There's just something about Wildlands that I liked in terms of its looks more than than what the new one looks like. But I'm pretty sure I'll still really, really enjoy it. Yeah, like, obviously it's 100% Wildlands. Okay, that's cool. Obviously, it's got like, you know, sort of, like you had to like heal your wounds and stuff like that, and you can like hide under the mud and stuff like that. It's so cool. It's gonna be brilliant. Surprisingly, that was actually one of the reasons why I was a big fan of Far Cry as well. Like Far Cry had like silencers and stuff like that, and I just couldn't help but like take out outposts with like a sniper rifle and a knife or something. You know, like I used to love shit like that. I agree with you on that, XR. I really do agree with you on that. I think they got a formula, and I think they're trying to stick to it like Pokemon does. You know, they're trying to stick to a certain formula where they, you know, you get like one really badass boss, like one really badass like guy that tries to wreak havoc and stuff, and as great as it is, it's I agree with you. It does get very tedious. The skill trees are very much the same in every game, and yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, to put it into perspective, I think I played a little bit of Far Cry 5, but I didn't complete that game. I didn't complete 4 at all. Didn't even get close to finishing 4. The closest I've ever gotten to finish the game is the Far Cry game since is Far Cry 3, and Far Cry 3 was good actually. I enjoyed Far Cry 3. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm in the same boat. I really didn't really particularly. I'm just starting to get a little bit bored of the same formula. So this is a high rank Ninjala, so this will take a bit longer, but should be okay. Yeah, exactly, XR, exactly. Yeah, they were good games. I'm not saying they weren't good games. They were just very. They do just tend to repeat themselves a lot. Like that's how I kind of fell out with Pokemon a bit because of that. Because like and then recently with the most recent ones, they've started to really change it up a lot more. So I've kind of been getting back into Pokemon games a lot more now than I used to. But they used to just bring out the same formula. You know, you sort of you've got a rival. You've got free starting Pokemon. You know, Team Rocket, and you know, obviously you've got the I can't remember what it's called now. The league at the end of the game. I can't remember what it's called. Collect all the badges, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's great. It works. If it works, don't break it. You know, don't break something that isn't broken, kind of thing. But to me, sometimes stuff like that can be very repetitive, and it's not particularly that great for people that, you know, sort of are a big fan of your series. You want to switch things up a bit every now and again, in my opinion. I agree, the new Pokemon could be a good one. Very upset with the whole big Pokemon thing. I think that's really weird. And I don't know what possessed them to do it. It just doesn't seem to fit into the world of Pokemon at all. But other than that, the game looks beautiful. It does look like a really good game, actually. And the fact that it's based in, you know, it's based off of like London stuff, like UK, you know, stuff like that. It's really cool. I'm kind of looking forward to it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not 100% sold yet. Oh, for God's sake, Ninjala, you dick. To be honest, I haven't played the most recent games. What they called Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I haven't played either of those yet. I haven't played the Alolan region ones, or what they called. I think it was just called Sun and Moon, wasn't it? Yeah. I haven't played those yet. I really want to play them. It's just they're so expensive for, you know, for a game that's on the 3DS still. Like, I played the remake of the original games on the Switch. I actually quite liked it. Actually, it was a bit of a weird gimmick, you know, with the whole sort of throw the Pokeballs and stuff like that. But it was a good, nice twist and nice take on the old Pokemon games. So I mean, I didn't mind it too much. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Those are the ones I'm on about, by the way. Yes, I played those two, but I didn't play the. I haven't played Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. I actually saying that I also haven't played the remake of Ruby and Sapphire either. Yeah, I really hope that we get another Monster Hunter game like this. I really do. Like, I know they're focusing a lot of their resources on Worlds, and it's scaring me a little bit. Because for a Monster Hunter fan, a huge Monster Hunter fan like myself and like yourself, like, you know, I really just hope that they don't forget who their core fans are, you know? Because these games are incredible, and I just really hope that another one of these comes out at some point. In terms of new games, I think the one that I'm really most looking forward to at the minute, and it's probably about a month and a half away, is Borderlands 3. That's the one that I'm really, really excited for. But other than that, yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe Astral Chain as well. That looks quite like an interesting game to play. I might possibly look into Astral Chain a little bit. But yeah, this year there's not much that I'm that excited for either. When I said that quest wouldn't be over to as soon, that was probably a lie by the looks of things, because that was actually really quick. I think really the only one I've got left really is Teostra now in terms of like main fights. I'm kind of like sort of trying to stall and not do it just because I can't be arsed. I hate Elder Dragons, man. Elder Dragons are a pain in the ass. Oh, that reminds us actually. Let's have a look at the armor set for the Chameleos. This is all your G rank stuff. Uragan. We're still in G rank here. Should be somewhere around here. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember the look of this monster's armor set now. Didn't really like it. Gives wind resistance though and hearing, which is pretty decent. I don't blame you, XR, mate. Get yourself some food down here. The Kusla set looks good in G-Rank. I love that body piece. That's really slick. Of course, obviously, also like the Silver Soul. Kind of wish they'd made they'd made the textures a little bit better in this game for the Silver Soul stuff, because it looks a little out of place. I mean, look at the Valstrax armor set. Look how nice high resolution that is compared to the Silver Soul. I don't know. Again, all just my feelings about things. There's so many armor sets in this game. Oh, that's actually a really nice body piece, actually. Battle Mail. I'm pretty sure that you can just buy that straight off the bat, right? Cheers, XR, man. I appreciate it, pal. Well, at the end of the day, if I don't get more followers, then I don't get more followers. It doesn't really bother me too much. The fact of the matter is, to me, it's I do this as a hobby, and you know, like I said, I don't really particularly want to make this into like a career, really. Otherwise, you know, when you start making something like this into a career, it can come. Why does the Esmeralda set look so good? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, cheers, Jam Man. How's it going, pal? You all right? Yeah, Jam. I was talking to Ben earlier about the whole sort of 24-hour live stream thing. Oh, by the way, for those of you in chat, those of you that are in chat currently, most nights, me, Jam, and one of our friends called Grant, we like to do some like gaming over on his channel, on Jam Casual's channel. So make sure you go check out his channel, give him a follow, and get those notifications for when he's live, because we usually play a lot of like Rocket League and some Apex Legends and stuff at night time. We're gonna be playing some Apex Legends quite a lot next week, I believe. You're at work in a minute, Jam. Ah, that fucking sucks, dude. I don't think you can change the settings. I don't think you can change the host settings on your mobile. I'm pretty positive that you can't. The Astalos set looks so good too. You have to do it on the PC, I believe, pal. Saves you looking around. The Zenoga set looks so good too. Oh my god. Celtas looks cool too. That's fine, pal. Yeah, no, it's alright, man. You just take your time, just chill. You're alright. I do actually like the Externator set too, to be quite honest. It's quite a cool set. I'm kind of just trying to go through all the stuff that's new and just have a look at them. Because I've got so much new stuff that I've never seen before, like... and there's so many armor sets in this game, it's overwhelming. But it's just amazing to see so much content in the game, you know? I mean, 77 pages and I still haven't even hit... I still haven't even got them all unlocked. Not even close, I don't think. There's like nearly 80 pages worth of armor sets in this game. It's just insane compared to Monster Hunter World's like 5 pages. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I always keep bashing Monster Hunter World like all the time, but I think it's just because I'm generally like a hardcore Monster Hunter fan, and when you see something change a lot, you know, you kind of, you do notice it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go through some more of these later for now, but just having a look at the armor sets, you know, and there's so much. Just spent hours and hours and hours just looking at armor sets. Deliver 10 immortal moths. I believe that's Spugnets, isn't it? I mean, we'll do it because we need to do it. I hate like gathering quests and stuff. I suppose this one might not be too bad. No, actually, I need an armor set. I need a set that's... There you go, that'll do. Okay. Fingers crossed this should just go quickly and smoothly. I hate stuff like this. This game's all about hunting monsters. It shouldn't be about fucking capturing bugs. James Bishop is salty. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't mind too much about not having a mass amount of followers, really. Obviously, it would be lovely, you know. I'm not saying it wouldn't be great, but the thing is, what you'll tend to find is that the more followers you get and the more viewers you get, the harder it is to please everybody. Right now, I'm at a situation where, you know, I have, let's say, around 10 people viewing per stream. Most of the time, anyway. You know, like kind of in peak times. And, you know, I like to not miss people's messages because, you know, at the end of the day, to me personally, someone sending a message it's a big deal because it's like they're actually spending their time to chat with you and you know, try and make a conversation with you. And if you miss those messages, to me, I think personally it's a bit. Yeah, I just think it's. Oh my god, that's a big Nargacuga. I'm sorry, I'm rambling like crazy today. I can't help myself today. I just don't know. I'm in a very ramble mood today. Have I got... I do have Farcasters. Good. So I need 3 more Immortal Moss. This is a really easy quest, actually. Well, it turned out to be an easy quest anyway. There's usually always a... Oh, there it is. And the King Scarab. Let's go to area 4. I believe this is 4 anyway. If you're on a PC jam and you need me to like sort of help you figure out how to do it, I'm happy to try and sort that out for you because it's it's a bit of a pain in the ass to find the right settings for it, for the whole hosting stuff, but once you find it, it's just becomes second nature after that. Eternal Fossil. Don't really care about the Eternal Fossil. All we care about is the reward that we get after completing the quest. Where are you from again, XR? I don't know if you ever told me or not. I'm pretty sure you might have done. I know you're making a sandwich. It's all right. I mean, I don't blame you for making a sandwich right now. I'm quite hungry myself, actually. Do 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 do. Oh, we unlocked some more vegetables and ingredients for the cat, I believe. Yeah, for the canteen. I honestly, more than anything else, especially when it comes to streaming right now, I think the only thing I'm really I just want to get more than anything else right now is just a new graphics card for my computer so I can make these streams better quality. It might not be a big deal to most people, but to me, you know, I want to make sure that I can give off and give out the best quality I possibly can. Actually, let's just have a quick look at our farm. I'm always trying to find ways to make the stream better. I would like to... At some point soon, I'd really like to maybe have like a day off from streaming. And actually spend like a day doing some like more animation work and stuff. Because I think something like that would definitely make the streaming a lot better. At some point anyway, at least. Right, what can we do here? Just thinking, is there anything that we need that definitely needs to be farmed for here in the farm? Dragon toadstools. We'll get some more dragon toadstools. Herbs, ivies. Got 500 sap plants, that's fine. No, I think we're good to go. I'm just going to stick with honey. Yep, that'll do us, I think. Spicy mushroom and frozen berry. I don't even know where you even get either of those. Is there anything here I want to buy? I mean, we got the like gunpowder probably. Live crystals I can just buy up straight up. We have 7,400 each. Might as well get them while they're cheap, you know? Because the fact of the matter is, the gunpowders are always useful. Same goes with the bomb casings as well. Bomb casings are really expensive to craft. So actually just, and we use bomb case, you know, obviously we'll use bombs in the late game a lot, so. Something's going on with my throat right now. Pretty sure all of these I don't need. Okay, that's cool as hell. Well, I kind of wish that that particular background showcased a lot of the blue that the Bloodbath Diablos actually has. Let's go Melding Pot here. Let's have a look at some of our talismans as well. I won't be streaming after... So I'm probably going to be streaming for about another hour and 15 minutes. And then, unfortunately, pal, I'm off because obviously I've got my band rehearsal tonight. I'll be on, of course, obviously tomorrow afternoon. We're talking probably around about 3 p.m., 4 p.m. probably tomorrow. So more than likely, I'll be playing some more games tomorrow. But yeah, won't be on again later tonight, I'm afraid. But I hope you have a lovely time, and I will see you soon. Cheers for coming down, and cheers for the for talking to us and stuff, pal. I appreciate it. Hero Shield. What the hell is Hero Shield? See you tomorrow, pal. Take care. Wind Resistance and Deadeye. That's pretty decent. Element. God, what is wrong with my throat right now? Elemental and Wind Resistance. Frenzy Resistance and KO. Useless, useless, useless. Useless, 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 useless. Stamina Drain plus 9. And plus 5 to destroy. I'm not sure how good that's going to be. But it's got two slots on it, so I suppose I can't really complain. Prolonger SP and Bloodbath X. Fencing plus 5 and plus 3 to sharpness, not really that great. Blight resistance. Vault. Sheath Shotlet and Expert plus 6. Really useless. No, we didn't really get that much good. I think I'm okay with that though. I mean, not too fussed. Get some more of these on the go. Okay. Got all of our normal stuff back as well. Got a Tigrex quest to do. Seltas, Astalos, Jeramabos, and they're all high rank stuff. And I think we've done everything else in the high rank stuff. It's literally just whatever's in here. Got some pretty bigger monsters to fight here though, which is decent. And obviously we've still got our our high rank Teostra quest as well. These are all quests that just need doing and getting out of the way with. Obviously this is all single player stuff. We also have all the multiplayer side to things as well. But yeah. I'm possibly thinking about changing over to another game here. We could possibly maybe get in a stream of Binding of Isaac, I reckon. As we don't have that many people to play with multiplayer-wise, first and foremost today. So I'm going to switch on over now to some Binding of Isaac. So for those of you that are watching on the YouTubes, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you again very soon.